perfect audio quality. There we go. Open my can. Try to tickle the back of my throat so I don't get any croakiness. "30 seconds and the preview hasn't activated yet. Why?" There goes the preview, and I think we're live. So it's probably about a 30-40 second delay. There we go, should we go for now? Hello, it's me, I'm back again, it's Jim. And yeah. We're back. And we're playing Space Chase again. And yeah. Oop. If anyone saw the yacht video, which should have came out today, the showcase, this is the world we're on. And I did show off that miner before, and yeah, this is what I've been working on, so a little bit of a station. Not quite sure. Thinking a bit of a naval dock here, so we've got a platform raised up for such. And other than that, why's it got a little thing here? I don't know. Anyway, we're not quite sure what I'm planning, and the stream has also got an immediate error because it's YouTube and it fucking doesn't work streaming anymore. So, what is to note is I've been sort of limit myself to actually using drills to dig, and there's no handles, meaning we do this a stupid way. With miniature drilling rigs, since power is not required, well, no need to power them. As one can see, we have ourselves some tunnels through the asteroid. And yeah, that's how I'm going to be working on my base. And if I'm not mistaken, one comes out to here, well, two comes out here, because that's where I want to have a hangar potentially. And then you've got the full drop, which is kind of square. I gave it 2 good attempts, as you can see. Neither quite line up at the bottom, but there's a decent shaft in the middle as it stands. And if we head our way back up, as you might have saw, there is a, if I'm on the right side, here we go, the tunnel bore, which is boring. Aha, jokes. So we take the spectator camera, as you can see, we sort of got the basics, and I mean this coach is kind of accidental. Drilling's not exactly smooth, apparently. I've got shit tons of space to drill, so I'm thinking this will be a clean one out, just so I've got at least some light on the other side, so yeah, as you can see, if you're not careful, you can generally feels quite shaky. But there we go. Now we're just drifting slowly. Nice and calmly for the rock, as the drills do the drilling. Riveting, I know. 2 miles per hour, we are drifting. You may ask yourself why, I'm not telling you. Mainly because I don't run into the wall while drilling, so you want, convert that into something more useful. Oh crap, didn't know I'd do that. Maybe we can double check on our progress just then. So as you can see, we were just there, we're just here, and I wish we had F9, we have F8, we have F7 doesn't exist, and we have F6. So it's F8 and F6 currently. Unfortunately, we don't have the full spectator suite. So we did that, the drill stop. As you can see, unfortunately. But we could probably check on the strength of the straightness of the curve and the crap headlights. But by the looks of it, that's not exactly my finest work. I mean, I was doing well here, and then it's kind of, eh. There's also a bit of an air pocket in here, so potentially we can use that. Does that go out anywhere? Does that lead out? Don't think it does. If it does it just barely, which I don't think it does. So interesting. There's no other real air pockets, so well, there is this. So depending on how I want to use this, because I've oriented myself this way, but we can use that for the internal space. Now it's time to go on this side. So as I said, it's kind of a bit boring stage this is. We are not in the building stage yet fully, we're in the excavation stage. And since I refuse to use voxel hand, also the principle of doing it the old way, the fun way, the retro way. Your entertainment is currently these two thrusters lighting up on that. Oh, and me running into a wall. Thankfully, precision's not too bad because I'm not really asked about precision at the moment, but that would be interesting. Slightly rolling it forward. Okay, I think we can do about 3 miles per hour slightly, and then if it gets like 3.5, and then you hit the wall. So I don't know quite which speeds be best for measuring this in, but it doesn't matter now. We're actually coming out of it. Tuttleball has cleared the asteroid. So we're now on this side of the asteroid, and that can go out onto this side. I don't want too many holes on this side, but we've got that there. So we have bottom, we have top, we have this side. Potentially, it would be interesting to I do like the fact I've got no spotlights in this thing either. That's going to be a thing I've got blueprints of this bit at least, so if I do break one I can repair lights which are just not fitted in the classic gym fashion. I'm just going, great. But potentially needing this to line myself up right. Now slightly ungodly big this thing feels for how small of a ship it is. Yeah, going to go German for a second. Yeah, I've gone like slight stereotypical accent, and then right. Keep ourselves relatively square might be an idea. Looks about right, I think. Worst case scenario, I'll be cutting my way in. that slightly. There we go. We've squared that off a bit. Though it does seem to be quite a large chunk of land to navigate. And it opens up pretty well. Right, let's try not to rotate it too much. But it might be worth doing an underground funny, or an in-asteroid funny, because not one did say I couldn't do this. So... So that is an orientation bar, so we should now just drill in that way. And shall be golden. Yes, this is brilliant. At least I want a space to park the yacht. That's bare minimum. And I wish we were using this wall for building in. So, we shall. Oh, God, I planned this right and it's nice. Oh, can't do that. Open wrong software then. With a bloody key bind. Right, let's hold down right click and until we break through. Not worry about it. I think this is currently my theoretical fastest way to mine smooth tunnels. It's 2 or 3 miles per hour, or whatever they convert it to, and drift. Because the dampeners seem to overreact a bit with the actual mining with dampeners on, so I get to sit my pop and chill until I breach into that cavern and panic. You know the whole measure twice, cut once? I should probably done that again, but you know, I have confidence. I did a general, yeah, it's right in front of me. And so my nerves kick in. It would be funny if I had a bending mining tube. There we go, Ren. No worries. Easy as it could be. Tunnel dampeners. Not too long of a tunnel. Relatively simple, I believe. Oh god, this is creepy, isn't it? Whoa, this is definitely creepy. It's like some weird, like, cobweb thing. It's like a spider web. Some, like, random, like, points of reference almost. Like, you've got, like, this. Got a gully here. Like, what rotation do you treat it as, like this? Well, that is interesting. If we go grab a spectator camera, we can expect what we've breached into with the very crap spectator cameras, because of the lighting on the cameras. Because it's not very spotlighty, is it? Right, that's that. So I think technically, do I have a vertical shaft here, or do I have another horizontal? I don't want too many vertical shafts because that's be a pain, but horizontal I think I can get away with. So, yeah, let's try and. It's gonna be another faff drilling, but in, but I'm gonna have to get put lights in here. I can't see a damn thing. Oh boy. I mean, we could have like a little control room up here. Who cares about that? Do that. One more person here. Teeth exit. There's that. There's that. Right, let's go back to spectator mode. You have like supportive beams going across it in places. Because kind of keeping this rocky may be cool. Nah, get it, Rocky. As the boxer. No, bad joke. Alright, I'm sorry. Right, we cannot turn that off, can we? So we can do that. And probably lights. Powered off. Right, there we go. That room's gonna be dark, so let's get some lights in here. Do we just put these in all the corners? Like so. Then grab ourselves a control seat. For in here, I just added another light to the hotbar, so we're gonna have this as a quote-unquote center for control. They're not very bright, are they? And while dramatic, I may need some better lights than this. Shame. It's large spotlights, here we go. But do I want to build them on this, or am I gonna do... So that's that. So now I need to theoretically build out to this. And then use the same theoretical style and have a crisscross here and keep the large spotlights like so. It's still very dark in here, Christ alive. It's like, it's not that big in here. Get to the damn thing, it's like full on just like, you know, like you probably feel like a building or a plane. I'm like, yeah, it's tiny. It's not that big of a hole. Right, that should probably cover everything. So now, I think, unfortunately, for ease of having odd grouping later, we're just gonna say goodbye to the red lights. And like so. And then go to the control seat, which is... I'm getting lost in here already. This way. Grab this. Go to spotlight. Merge it together. Call it spotlight. Intern. Hole. I mean, it's not perfectly lit up, but more or less feels sort of what you want. Alright, let's go turn these back on. Right. I've been doing this half in darkness, but I have to get the camera to look what we're doing. So we're trying to get that in that. That looks almost right. I just need to remember the controls are all slightly out of skew. That just begs the question, is the tunnel straight? Because by the sense it is, but it's not. Brilliant. It's straight enough is the answer, I think. And I'm pressing all the wrong controls. At least up and down are the same. Oh boy, I'm truly close to what I'm doing. And we now need to guess where the lineup point is. And we're almost there, so we need a touch more. And I would call that probably the best place to give it an attempt. I mean, it's not exactly a straight boring. Neither is up, to be fair. Oh boy. Right, back to the boring work of holding right click, moving forward a bit, and sitting here waiting. What do you hum while mining? Who knows? With the thruster being like a hypnotizing wave in front of you. Oh, the camera's popped out again. How lovely. The need to hold down right click and then not move your arm is like an actual physical challenge. These were left on for drinking. You can hold alt at least. I think we're going straight. I mean, we look slightly out of skew at an angle, as far as I could tell. But I call it success, I think. Okay, my paranoia's getting to me now. Let's stop, grab a spectator and have a look of how bad it's gone. Okay. It looks relatively straight. Ish. Wait. Huh. I don't think the asteroids are good at containing light correctly. Does that mean we're having light at the bottom of this asteroid? We're not. But on this, from spotlights pretty much pushed against it, we are. Interesting. Okay. At least we haven't hit that yet. So to the right a bit is all I'm going to say. What's that hiccup? Got that right. Slightly. There we go. Let's. This shows you the presence of the channel tunnels, to be fair. Me doing this is like, oh yeah, it's an absolute pain in the ass. But those like it, getting it to like, was it only like 50 centimeters off course? Oh, we burst through. And voila. I mean, we've hit one of the tunnels roughly square on, but it's quite wide for two. Get this thing out of here. Okay, it'll crash into how oddly tight this is like packed in, because the problem is we're in like two different, so I need to either pick a lane, so pick a square, aka this one that goes to the top. I don't think I'm building a lift shaft in this at all, it's too cockeyed. Perhaps I have to build like a mega one in the middle and then this is a little bit close for comfort. Put the balls out. That is nice. Because I don't think that one is, while it's wider than this, can fly in these tunnels. But on the other hand, it might be able to. Because if it's not too much of a size difference, it probably might actually be fine, to be fair. I mean, have I got this one blueprint? I think I... Ooh, wrong button. Keep pressing K. This one isn't blueprinted, but I never was that thingy with it, so we can grab a spur. Grab a spur and do something a bit daft. Like... stick two together. And fudge it up. Alright. That went absolutely wrong. I wish it's more visible. There we go. Square, huzzah. Well, I say square. It's not square. Rage. I mean, is that going to be a big difference? Not really. I mean, I'm going to not cover the edges anyway. I think that's probably as close as we're going to get to that. So I said something about having a big vertical shaft somewhere in the middle of this asteroid. To put it worse. Where's probably the best? Just chuck it on there. It is an idea to catch this at some point. Probably the peak of this. So if we guess about here-ish. We shall use this. Worst case scenario, this would be a random thing off in the distance, but So I said somewhere about probably a bit more this way. So we see down here, we click probably that a touch, so we potentially want to click that a bit less. That'd be alright. And we're just gonna drill this down this way. And then we can fly the other bigger drills in and have more luck creating sublevels. How many drills is on this? Yay many. Okay, we can count rows. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 drills. Alright. That explains the audio. Hopefully the middle gets cuts out as well. Because that'd be awkward. But I think it will. Well, that's gonna be a annoying soundbite, isn't it? I mean, the pattern's interesting for the effects. That is a really annoying soundbite. Jesus Christ. Let's stop for a moment and double check from spectator. So we've gone down, we've nicely cut into it, the other tunnel here. A slightly different angle even, but we've skimmed this, which was intended, without being too much in the middle of it. And yeah, I think I probably need a bit more of a orientation of this. Other than that, I think that worked quite well. There we go. Now back to the annoying sound audio clip of drills. So it visually is appealing. I like how annoying this is. Like, it's annoying enough not to be, it's not mega annoying like that, it's not like instantly chuck your headphones off, it's annoying, it's slightly grinding away at you annoying. Also visually appealing so much that you counteract it, so you're like, okay, I can deal with it. I can't deal with it, I can deal with it, I can't deal with it, I can deal with it. Just flip-flopping on your decision. Let's have a quick check of our progress. We've made it a fair chunk down. The tunnel is tunneling. Yeah, it's still fairly level. I mean, most of this is slightly off-skew tunnels anyway, but yeah. So I think technically we can have a break from that for a moment and grab the other tunnel bore, one of the small ones I think. Have like a maintenance hatch. Grab one of the little ones. Right, where do I want this again? I want this down here, so I have to fly down and then potentially. And this one's not going to light. This has got lights on. Never mind. So this is flying in here, and more or less sticking your nose this way. So anything in this rough direction shall be neat. So let's hit the deck, more or less. And just send it into the bridge. So this is how I plan to do single floors, is like this, and voila, here we are. Like a missile flying out, there we go. That does seem quite useful. It's basically, yeah, I've been boring my way, probably mouse traps, not mouse traps, like a bloody rat's nest, that's what I was thinking about. Mouse trap, well, it will feel like a mouse trap, the board game. A mess that you can't be bothered putting together at some point. That is that. Probably put a few gravity generators around, but yeah, it might actually worth. Because I've got one at the other part, so I can probably put one over here. Make sure it's the right way around. I mean, how far does it reach over this way internally? Only so far. So if we chuck one up here, it helps with a sense of direction as well. So there's a crossover there. There's no crossover here. How far out does it go? I do feel quite small, these gravity generators, but also I'm probably not used to scale as much to one, so I have to have one at this end if I'm going this end, but I think I'm getting gravity from this part. I can't remember, did I chuck one in here? Yes, I chucked one underneath here, I remember now, so there's a gravity generator here, and I've more or less got this area sorted. So it'd be the internally here if there's any more missing sections of gravity, and to be fair, it is quite high, so if I build any base on top of that I need to put one up there, but seeing it covers this entire shaft in 1G should not be too bad. Right, back to the murder mining. Here goes your ears again. Make sure I haven't drifted too much, of course. I don't think I have. Only slightly, I did think I moved it. 3 miles per hour is probably the fastest we can deal with before we hit the wall without dinging it. And we're back to the weird colourful light display. Surprising how much actual light's coming off the drills. Could fall asleep right now. Wait the upworm for the entire asteroid. How much longer can it be? I moved it. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. Well, two questions I actually wanted through all the way to the bottom. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think that's as much as I can deal with this thing. Ow. So depending on that. That's a good attempt at a main lift shaft. Maybe off camera when I can cover my ears and scream as much as I want into the sound effects. Anyway, there's that. I was thinking I wanted a hangar for my yacht I built. So that can't be done because it's the drills have a bit more bigger hitbox. That's cool. We shall do this and build out. Then do this. Do that. So let's actually get the. No, I want G. I've got blueprints are back here. I want the civilian yacht. Place blueprint. I want my boat. Give me my boat. Bit delay. Even YouTube realised that because it's realised it's froze for a second and it's saving. You are reaching the PCU limit. There's a PCU limit? So you're telling me all of this is too much? Ugh. Oh, that's disappointing. I mean, I built this on the Thingy World, so didn't realise there was actually a PCU limit. So that's potentially not wide enough. But I think that's... But wait, where are all my drills gone? So I've got one there. I've got a small one spare there. I know I've got the spare one here. I've got the big one down there. I've got one this thingy, the one's there. Okay. Don't do that again. No. No. Stop. Right clicked. This is what I was concerned about when originally building this thing was technically, does it matter if it's small or big? The block size is still exactly 1 PCU. Yep. Personal build limit, which is bottom right apparently. I wonder what that was. Right. I have a feeling this space station will be have to worked on in an update of the game when we get more than 40,000 PCU. Or 400,000 should we say. Well, that sucks. So I either do more asteroid stuff or get rid of you because you're 100. But I wanted to put you in a hangar, which I don't have. Shucks. That is quite annoying. Because I need quite a big drill head to drill this in one go. Oh well. I think that'll be the end of the stream. It was only going to be a quick one anyway, but realising that that is a limit of spaceages I did not realise we had for this. I didn't realise how bad it was for PCU, but to be fair, this is a fully interior ship and it is about 100,000 PCU, so a little bit unsurprising, bit disappointing. But with that, saying all the grids are technically the same shape and size, they're not different grids, there's only big and well, it's only one grid. There's no big and small grids, so yeah, that's interesting. That is a shame. So with that, I'm gonna say goodbye. So hope you guys enjoyed what we have. Please do check out some of the other stuff because it has been a bit more successful. Some of the streams had some technical difficulties of randomly ending, but they do benefit from the fact that I don't have to fight the fact that I'm building without PC limits. So yeah, do hope you guys have enjoyed. And yeah, like, subscribe, Discord should be in the description if you want to say hello. And yeah, I've been Jim. Have a good rest of your day. Just have to go over and I accidentally closed down the software, didn't I? Where is it? How do I? Why is it? Oh, I forgot. Wait, is it Alt R? Control R? Is it Alt Z?